Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Exercise Nick Show. What's going on? Hope your hope your day is going pretty good. My day is going pretty okay. Going pretty good. Today we're having a Hangout stream. It's a little bit different. Normally, I have Hangout streams on Saturdays. We're probably going to still have one on Saturday, God willing. And but this past Saturday we didn't have any, and this Sunday we didn't have any. This past Sunday and Saturday, but so I figured, hey, today's Thursday. I'm gonna play a game. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna check out some images, get some inspiration, listen to some music, do stuff like that. So if you're into that kind of stuff and you want to share with me, you want to just hang out, see the kind of things that inspire me, or you want to share things that inspire you, hey, this is the stream. This stream will not be recorded. It's just live because if you're listening to music and we're checking out things, there may be copyrighted things in there, and you can't really save things that are like overly copyrighted. Yeah, there's such a thing. So like, I like to normally check my Pinterest from time to time because it comes up with really neat images that like actual real images and drawings and all kinds of different ideas. Like my Pinterest has a lot of like fashion things in there, some architectural things, some concept art things, some, just it's just a mix of like anything that could lead to a really good idea, especially for gaming, right? When I mean gaming, excuse me, especially for game development. So with game development, you need to open your mind to like different things so that you could like take inspiration and come up with things that are cool. So you do need like some time aside to be inspired in order to create like a good game level, game concept, even to code creatively. Even to code you need like that kind of inspiration, whether you take it from nature, different things. Talking about coding, like I don't do coding on here because I'm not a coder. But if you're developing a game, you definitely need to code, or else your game is not going to do anything. So you got to understand whatever language you're learning. So like things like Python, different object-oriented languages, and scripting like Python, and like C++, things like that. Really comes in handy. I use the Godot game engine. So Godot has a thing called GD script, which is kind of like Python based a little bit. It's resembles Python. But I think Godot also allows you to use C sharp and C plus plus. I'm not sure. I think there is, but you know what? We could check that stuff out, right? I mean, this is a Hangout stream, so we're just chilling. I'm not going to do any tutorial like things, but if anyone out there wants me to take a look at any 3D, or ask me how to do something, or want to show me something, or whatever it is, now this is a stream for that. So let's see here. Give me a second. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna log into my Pinterest here, and we're gonna go straight to that. And I want to log in first. Hold on. We'll probably listen to some music. I don't know. I know a lot of people nowadays don't really listen to music as much as like when I was growing up, but I did like a lot of different kinds of bands. I like. What kind of music do you like? That's the question. If you ever used to listen to music, what kind of music do you listen to? Just popular music, praise and worship music. I used to listen to a lot of rock music, like heavy rock music. Some of it is not so good, right? And some of it is pretty creative. I like the creative heavy rock music. What else I used to listen to? Like some rap music. Some of the beats in rap is kind of cool. Some of the words not so cool. Uh, Stuff like that. All that's secular, but there's also like Christian versions. A lot of that stuff, which is probably even better, right? Because the messages are more uplifting. Let's see here. But you do get some conscious rap though. I think we played a few conscious rap on here, which is kind of interesting. There's classical music. There's some classical music that's pretty good. We could check out Stravinsky. I know Igor Stravinsky, and I think Bach is another guy, and of course people talk about things like Mozart and those different guys. I also listen to MIDI music also. Even some music that the community makes inspire me, but I don't want to play anyone else's stuff on here unless they expressly give me permission to do so. Give me a second here, guys. I'm logging in here. Oh, really? Am I logging in the wrong way? Hold on here, guys. Oh, yeah, I think I was. uh, I don't know, like, what's going on? Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, really? What am I doing wrong? Okay. Okay, that has to be correct. For a minute there, guys, like talking and typing is not really my strong suit, but I do it anyway. You could get into some art, man, and then get into some animations. You know, the last good movie I saw was Planet of the Apes. That was pretty good. Okay, let's take a look here. So as I said, I look at a lot of fashion photography, a lot of concept art, environment art. Okay, let's check out my Pinterest here, guys. Let's go. Okay, this is my Pinterest. Look at this. Look at this character. This character is pretty cool. Wow. You know what? So there's this guy called it's not, I keep saying I want to say Ralph Matura. It's not, I know it's not Ralph Matura. Oh man. Oh, what is his name again? And they don't even have his name on the drawing here. But this is definitely like a certain guy's style. Oh man. What is this guy's name? I like this suit. It's pretty cool. Let's take a look. Let's open that in a new tab. Range Matura. There you go. So this artist here is a guy. They don't actually show his, but this guy is Range Matura. Like when he does his characters, all of them look like this. Pretty good artist. I like the suit on here. I think it's pretty cool. Look at the shoes. Right? He arranged like a lot of these kind of like circular kind of tabbed things here. Isn't that cool? Other artists inspire me. Of course, you put the butt and all that and the boobs, but like look at the gloves right there with a zipper. The zipper is a nice touch. Sometimes like you do like I have to remember like you do things so futuristic sometimes. Like you forget to put things like zippers and buttons. Sometimes just adding like a little element from like what we recognize in the world actually helps bring the suit. It actually helps make the suit look more realistic and more relatable. Yeah, I like that drawing. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly what it's for though. I believe Range Matura, he may have done some animes. I think it's Submarine Blue or something like that, and there was a couple other ones. But I tried watching. I think one of the animes that was inspired by his art, and it was really boring. I was like, what? Like, oh, let's type Range Matura. Let's check him out. Range Matura. Oh, Murata. My bad. Range Murata. That's his name. Murata. That song's better because, I mean, he is Japanese, I think. Yeah, look at all his characters have this kind of look to them. Man, I love that. Doesn't that look like something from like JoJo or something? Yeah, this is close to my style. I don't know why, like the rounded features, and I guess it does look like kind of kiddish, but I'm not sure. It's kind of hard, like when an artist draw, especially anime. Sometimes they look like kids, but it's actually adults because the anime faces are so simple sometimes. Let's see. Let's check out some of my art here. I gotta be careful. Some of my art is a little rated R here, so I mean, I was a teenager drawing most of this stuff, and let's see. I should really get back into some of these drawings. Okay, I gotta be really careful what I click on. Yeah, my art is a combination of maybe like Sam Keith and Robert Crumb and who else? Like when I was a teenager, those artists really inspired me. So like stuff like this and that kind of thing. And this guy's supposed to be Jim Morrison. Uh, Trying to get a 60s vibe. And this is like with pen and ink, right? So like, one of these days I should actually put the webcam on and draw with pencil and ink. You guys might someone out there might really enjoy seeing that. That's what I'm thinking. You know, I'm talking about a dip pen, right? You dip the pen, and because that's like comic stuff. Look at this one here too. We give it a toy bunny rabbit. Yeah, here like a combination of um, classic American face with anime simplicity kind of thing. I didn't like going strictly anime. I like a cross between the two, like more American art style with a hint of anime added in there. Yeah, but this guy Range Matura is just nuts. I like his style. It's simplistic. It's not simplistic. Sorry, it's it's easy to understand. That's what I should say. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's skip all those. Let's see here. Okay. Again, I was a teenager, guys. So, not that I excuse anything, but hey, you know. Yeah, so a little bit of comic style with a little hint of anime. I think it lends to some kind of difference, right? It lends to something unique. Let's come back in here. So let's continue looking at some range. Yeah, so Range Matura. Yeah, this is, it's good to be inspired by other artists. Look at this stuff. He draws a lot of girls though. Maybe he doesn't, but maybe like people like the way that he draw his girls. He did Astro Boy right here. Is this Range doing this? Yeah. There you go. Look at that. He did Astro Boy. Astro Boy is a robotic character. I think one of the first set of animes out there. And his Range Matura style definitely lends to a good looking anime hero. What is that? These kind of clips on her hair? What are those things? Very cool. It's kind of rounded features. He likes a lot of rounded features, which kind of gives the characters like this kiddish look. I don't like drawing like too many kiddish characters, but definitely when I was a teenager, I had a few like, kid superheroes and that kind of thing. Like more sidekicks maybe. I don't like too many, yeah, not too much stuff, but his art style is cool. Let's go back here. Okay, checking out some more what Pinterest had to offer. Oh, look at this character over here. I think this is. Did I save this one? Okay, I like to save things that is cool. I remember seeing this. I'm surprised it wasn't saved. Let's open this in a new tab. Let's check this. Let's check this out. Okay, here we go. Look at this. So maybe this is what I'm thinking, guys. This is a cool kind of robot, but it's kind of like, it's where they take the head, right? And they kind of slice it. So it's like a part of something that, some kind of industrial thing, and they put it for like the head. But then they have this kind of stiff cloth. So this look like it could be a little bit photo bashed. But I like I like the shape that this is giving off. Just like from here to here. It's very cool. The extra kind of what do you would call this? You call this like, not like a shawl or cape. It would be more like a poncho kind of thing. It's kind of military. It's very cool. This is a cool image. I like that. So like there's cool images, and then there's images that, oh, is this the full one? Oh, I did save it. Yeah. Okay. So this is a full, yeah, this is amazing. I like the way this looks. What would I get from this? Like I try not to just save images that are just cool for cool sake. So like I try to save like images that I think gives me something to think about, something that I could look at. For me, it would be, okay, if it's truly a robot, it doesn't actually need a head, right? We just put a head on robots, you know. But having something that look like it's sliced is very cool, or like the top part is missing, you know, like some industrial thing. Maybe the eyes are like in behind the cloth, or the sensors, right? If you have sensors, you don't need to see it, right? And sensors don't always have to light up, you know. You don't have to have lights all over your character to make it look cool. I think that's what I like about this. I like the feet, right? I've seen these feet somewhere already. The bear claw animal kind of thing. It almost looks like a barber clipper, you know, like to shave your head. The bottom part here. Oh yeah, that's another technique too. Like I've seen like concept artists use regular household items to come up with concepts. So like this could be, the bottom of the feet here could be like clippers, like to shave your head, that a barber would use. What I would get from this, I would get the material from this. This is what I would take. Because it's not just like a regular material, it's like a bunch of like this same material being overlapped, but at the same time being it's the material is made up of multiple strips that is flattened into like a full sheet. You know what I'm saying? To me, this is cool. This part here is cool. The head is cool. Everything else, you know, like the woman body, yes, that's okay. The hands, the thighs, the feet is kind of cool. So that would be the main parts for me. I wonder if can we mark stuff on screen here? I think I had a screen marker. Where is that? Guys, I have so many programs on here. I like. Where is that? Hold on. I don't even know where any of that stuff is anymore. I don't even know what the name of it would. Would it be like on-screen marker or something? No. Screen. Whatever. I had something where I could mark the screen. I don't know where it is anymore. Let's see here. Let's continue the looking through some of this stuff. So normally if you click on an image in Pinterest, like it gives you like related images. And some of these things look cool, but it, like for me, I can't like, there's no takeaway. I can't take away anything new from it. Like, you know, like I'll give you an answer. Like this looks kind of cool to me, but there's nothing in here that I would, for me personally, that I would probably use or brings anything new. This is interesting. Yeah, cross between fashion and concept art. Look at this. This is interesting, right? It's kind of like a villain, right? But at the same time, this could be AI generated also, like, you know. It's pretty interesting, but it's kind of like a villain, but or like some kind of celestial being. But sometimes the concepts could be too high. Another robot with a weird chopped off head. Like look at this one image, right? Like this is cool, right? And this is AI generated. You could tell because I think like some of the AI generated, probably the newer ones you can't really tell, but in past years, like you get these little, it likes to make these little spots on things. I'll show you guys what I mean. Let me open this in a new tab. Yeah, so this looks cool, but there's no real takeaway. The only takeaway from this from me would probably be right here. I'll show you guys. It's all subjective, right? So like right in here would be the takeaway for me. And I'm not talking about like the boobs, right? I'm talking about the delineation between materials. So like probably the gold on the black, right? And then having this really deep teal, you know, that juxtaposed with a little bit of white, to me, that combination right there. And what I would look at is maybe like the gold is light and then the white is slightly off white, so that kind of ties in better. But then these two colors, the black and here, is a very stark high contrast. So you have two colors that are slightly similar, and you know that might be my takeaway. So I might, if I was to do anything, I would like put, and then the material, right? So this is like a shiny black latex kind of thing, but then they have the teal, the same thing, right? I might have made the teal a little more matte, you know, like widen the specularity on it, but whatever. It's AI generated. It looks cool, but no real takeaway there. So all these are related images based upon that image. I'm tired of characters with horns. For me personally, there's some cool ones, but yeah, I don't like overly devilish looking things. It has to be really, 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 really original for me to really like jump into that. I mean, it looks cool, but you know, I mean, a lot of cool images. That's interesting, but you know, you get kind of like the witch hat kind of thing, you know, like, you know, maybe if they chop out the kind of hat part here and it's just like a triangle head, it might work. But again, probably another AI generated image, which is cool. You know, it definitely helps with coming up with concepts. Now, you know, if you're new to like the channel here, or you haven't been following me for too long, there's a method that I use to do concept art where we do what they call silhouette drawing, and it's just basically silhouettes. And you could take that and dump that into like a stable diffusion, some sort of AI program, and have it generate something based upon like some text and that silhouette. And then you could take that, like like I took those things that I generated, put it into like the Gimp and paint over it and refine it. You know, or you could take it into Photoshop if you have Photoshop. So that the technique is definitely a fun technique. Maybe we might do a little bit of that. I'm not sure. If anybody out there wants to see that, let me know. Yeah, some of these images are somewhat interesting. I'm taking a look here. What's this? It's an interesting thing. So it's kind of like you know, a lot of female figure being put into like a robot, but then it comes back out into a robot. And once you start doing like black and gold, it immediately looks rich and regal. So it's kind of like this is like a high society robot, you know. Let's continue looking here. Yeah, like things like this. Like this looks rich. Let's open this into a new tab. but yeah, with a cloth draping. Right. So from the time you start clothing robots, it gives it a whole different thing, which is very cool, but we don't want to go too much into that, right? We want to see how far we could push, at least in my mind's eye. Let me say this. In my mind's eye, I don't see how far I could push just like the hard surface if I'm doing robots without having to add like cloth and clothes to make it look cool. Then add that stuff on top of it, and hopefully it'll like take it over the edge. Yeah, black and gold and white and gold immediately makes it look like a rich thing happening. Let's go back out of here. Because to have white to begin with, immediately, you gotta have like to be able to maintain that. Because if it's a worker robot and has white, the white is gonna be dirty like immediately, with like the first day of working it. So to have a robot with a lot of white is probably like with the rich people in the gardens, in a big mansion, or like some kind of really elite robot. This is interesting. I'm starting to see like truly robotic shapes rather than overly humanoid robots, which I think is definitely a thing. Is definitely cool. Let's open this into a new tab. Let's close these other tabs here. Range Matura. Right? Yeah. So far, a lot of the designs for Soul 3000 is a little more humanoid. I think I might actually start to like pull them out of being overly humanoid or octopus-like or whatever they are. Bring them more into like a hardware machine kind of thing. I think that's definitely this here is you start seeing the wave of new robotic characters in future games that is a little more machine. For a minute there were a lot of humanoid robots, but we're getting tired of that, right? It's got to have these odd shapes to them now. Probably more biotic robots, right? So maybe not overly hard surface. They might go into more biotic, biological, which might be kind of lazy, but you know. Or maybe we could be seeing the end of robotics in fantasy, It might not be a thing anymore. Like people be like, oh yeah, that's stupid. That doesn't look good. I don't know. Who knows? And when I'm saying this, I'm thinking like 10 years out. Would a robot look cool 10 years from now? That's something I'm fighting with, even with developing Soul 3000. Like, we have some robots in there. I mean, basically, there's a lot of them in there. And that's the next thing as a developer. Like, some of the things you might be developing that is cool, like now and maybe the next 3 years, by the time you're ready to release, it's stale. Like, how do you predict what's going to be cool on release, right? It's very hard. That's why a lot of developers develop in silence, right? They don't do like me. They don't go out there on Twitch or YouTube and put the development out there, because once you put like certain shapes out there or certain designs out there, it's kind of like, especially if a large amounts of people see it, then they mightn't take your designs, but subconsciously when they're doing their work, some of your shapes and colors and different things start to seep into their work, right? They mightn't actually take your design, but it's like me looking at this stuff now, like the people, like the guys who did this, they probably use some AI, probably some photo bashing. I'm not sure exactly, maybe some 3D in here, right? Or it could be all AI, I'm not sure. But now his shape is out here, right? Having this rusted robotic look, right? Like old world wiring, but it's a robot with having this bright red paneling, some kind of futuristic material. That's out there already, right? So if anybody's doing this, somebody mightn't take this idea, but the motif might find its way into somebody else's thing who may be popular. So that's a good and bad thing about, like, having a lot of stuff on the web. Okay, that's enough for this. This is just giving me images based upon this. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, let's go home. Okay. Yeah, we definitely got to look at this one. I'm going to add this. I thought, like, half of the stuff I thought I actually added in here, and it's saying, like, it's not saved. Okay, check this out. So this is some of the kind of space-like, like, megalithic spaces, right? Like monumental, a lot of bare concrete, shadows and stuff. And of course, this is a motif of people putting this mysterious figure with cloth over the figure, which makes it look kind of almost I wouldn't say religious, but almost kind of epic god-like kind of otherworldly type thing. Let's open this in a new tab. See what I mean? Let's just zoom into this one. Yeah. All right. Oh man. Oh, hold on. Wrong button. Okay, let's go in here. Okay. Ugh, come on. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah. So you got us this draped figure, which is kind of cult like, kind of figure or whatever, in this, or alien or dimensional, like somewhat dimensional being or something like that, being shrouded, and you have these, like these steps go to nowhere. They go up to this wall here. So maybe it's not actually like maybe there's a hidden door that opens, that you can't see or something, but it's just basically like you can make this in Blender in 2 seconds. Basically you just need this shape, duplicate it, make a box, bevel this part, make some steps, whatever it is, get a sky, and just put a sun and bam, and just do some reflections. Yeah, probably will take more than a minute. Okay, but it's cool, right? So let's check out some spaces. Let's take a look at this thing here. This is interesting. I've been seeing a lot of like these green floating, like nature taking over, like technological megalithic structures kind of thing. A lot of like trees popping out the side. Obviously, this civilization has learned to build its structures and have nature take it over without destroying the structure. That might be a thing in the future. So it may look like things are like, when they're unkept and nature starts to reclaim some of our own structures, it looks like this. But maybe in the future they learn how to build these heavy megalithic structures and allow plants to grow on them without damaging the structure, you know? Or just a big hole and a guy standing in it. This is kind of interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see where the water, when it runs, so it kind of eat away at this thing here. Okay. Oh, this is a whole motif. Look at this. Look at this here. Again, the shrouded character. Look at that. The kind of clip sun, and he's walking into, like, somebody like destroyed this part of the structure, and now he has an entrance to walk into. And he has a hood, it's like you could almost hear like the humming of the sound. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, so there's a lot of motifs like, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Is this a real image of a person? These days, you know, with AI and painting, you can't really tell. I mean, that's a really tight suit. She's like gasping for air right there. But it's possible. Anything's possible. Let's see here. You know what makes it look tight? The fact that there's like wrinkles like right in here. That's why. If it was just all sleek, it would look like form fitting. That's why. You have to remember things like that. It's an interesting AI generated image. I like the color and the composition of the. I like this suit. It's kind of cool, and I like the fact. I like the hair and the eyes. Very cool. This guy made this AI art, and of course, you know, AI with his fingers. Excuse me. She has like multiple fingers here. You could always like, if you're an artist, you could go in and just clean up the fingers and get that working, which most people do anyway. Oh, look at this thing here. What is this? Interesting. It almost looks priestly with almost like a halo. Interesting. In the end, the images that I save is things that I personally could take something from that would inspire me to do something else. So it doesn't necessarily have to be cool. Like I find like half of these images are pretty cool. I know a lot of people like stuff like this, right? Alien, devilish looking kind of things. It's not bad. That's pretty interesting. Let's see here. So I'm actually getting into this kind of setup. So I have a whole bunch of these kind of saved. And that's a whole nother story. I also go through Pinterest and look at different topology things that people may have saved. Things like maybe like this one. Oh, I've saved this already. Oh no, I didn't. Things like this where they kind of like section off. Let's see, go back. Yeah, I think I have this saved already. No, this is not saved. And this is Blender, right? You press FFF and it folds out the air. Okay, let's stick with more interesting things. Is this a real image? This has to be. This is AI generated, isn't it? This could be a photographer. I think maybe to put the tattoos on her. I'm not sure. I've seen this stuff like this already with the braids and come into one big plait and the plait goes all the way down, sometimes all the way down to the ground. Excuse me. It looked like maybe this goes out into a big puff ball. Cause I see like right here it looks kind of puffy by her. It's kind of interesting. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. What is this? Okay, Gomez paper. Okay. This is a little creepy though. Look at this baby thing. What is that? Is this AI? Oh look, what's this? Nope. I'm not into that. When you're creating characters, especially like humanoid characters, it's good to have a lot of references of like fashion, concept, things that are, you know, at least for me, I look for like things that try to be kind of universal, you know. That's kind of interesting. But no, there's no real takeaway from this. You know, like this is a cool image. But there's not much takeaway from this. I mean, we've seen the baggy clothes with the straps hanging down. The swords, of course. I mean, it's mega cool though. Yeah. The guy that did this, who is the artist? Can't make out the name. Oh, okay, so he's looking for the artist of that. This is interesting, kind of like an albino girl here. A black albino girl. Very cool. And somebody's like, I think that's a whole nother thing, like albinism or whatever. That could be like, I don't know if I don't know if albino characters actually work. Like these images look cool, but like, would you know? It's like the Matrix, right? I think like in the Matrix there was two twin guys who were albinos, and I don't know if their look actually worked. Like it didn't look albino enough. I don't know if that's a thing. I didn't get the look of it. Like it wasn't working. You see, like this is kind of silly, right? This is like overly fashioned. That's kind of silly. I think this is interesting, you know, but there's no real takeaway from it. It's just a lot of like hair, maybe a wig, and she's just kind of, maybe the skin is interesting. I mean, I do have a character that's kind of like this in a comic, who's like almost all black. Yeah, this is like AI generated. Like people coming up with just like shapes and probably like with this image, to me, I don't like it that much, but maybe like whoever did this is just looking for like the AI to generate some kind of shape that it could then take and refine and make it look cool. So sometimes these things are like starters. Maybe like turn this into like feathers or something, and like latex feathers, or I'm not sure. So between fashion, design, I mean hairstyles is a thing. I don't know if in a game having a hairstyle like this would work. I'm not sure. I mean, you can make it, but I don't know if it would mean anything in a game. Like some things look cool, but if you add it in a game, it just gets kind of lost. And that's a problem. That's another problem too. Like sometimes you take like all this time like modeling and making this thing look like mega cool, and once you actually dump it in a game with the background or with the movement and everything else, it just kind of like it doesn't look significant. I've seen that happen to a few games. This is interesting makeup. Is this a is this photoshopped? How can you tell I want to avoid AI art and not support it, but having trouble with the details? Yeah, I mean it could be AI art. Me personally, I get rid of the dots. I mean the dots is kind of cool, but and then maybe like the lips. If you're like you're for me, if I was photo editing this, probably pump the lips up to the same value as this blue, if that's even possible, with a slight bit of darkness in there. I don't know, whatever. I don't think it is. Let's see here. Yeah, like this one is overdoing it. Some is overdoing it. Some is good. Look at that hairstyle. Now that's kind of interesting. That's an interesting hairstyle right there. You know what would be cool with this? So maybe like you have something like this, and like the sides of a hair is shaved. That's a cool idea. Oh, maybe I save this for later, right? Save this as a character. I gotta have a way of making notes on top of these things. I wish you could make notes in here. Hold on. Open a new. Let's get rid of some of these things. Let's see here. Can I copy and paste directly in the GIMP? go new. Ah, that's stupid. Anyways, let's leave this like this. And I'm gonna crop this. Let's crop it. Oh, is a crop fixed? Okay, it's not fixed. Ah, boy. Okay. Back on Trizak. I just want to be able to edit it. I don't know why it went to this blue. Okay, I'm gonna dump this on the Wacom. I'm gonna edit this. I have an idea, guys. Hold on. I like this hairstyle. Okay, let's go to the Wacom tablet. This is a freeform session, guys. Anything is possible. Why is the webcam on the Wacom? Hold on here, guys. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, you know what? I had the webcam trained on my hand, so you guys could actually see me do the stuff. Okay, you get. Let's do that. This is just a Hangout stream, right? So we could do that. Hold on here. Let me set my hand cam, my Wacom hand cam on. Let's get that. Okay, let's hold on. Okay, here we go. That's it. Ah, there we go. Okay, there we go. It's my hand. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna sample us back. Where's my? Where's my brush? You need the. Okay, here's. I have different brushes in here. Okay, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna make a new layer. We're gonna take this layer. I'm gonna oh boy, come on. Layer to image size. Yo, Mason, what's up? How you doing? Happy to see you in here. We're having a Hangout stream, Mason. We're just hanging out, chilling. We're looking at Pinterest stuff and inspirational stuff, and we're gonna be listening to music and all the, you know, just your standard Hangout stream. I have an idea with this one image here, so I'm definitely gonna like make a little note on here. Yeah, definitely, Mason. So if you have any if you have anything to share, you know, I mean, feel free. You know, we're not. This is a, yeah. Cause again, you know, this is just a regular Hangout stream. I had an idea. I was like, hey, what if I take this image of this lady here? I like the hairstyle, but what if the size of the hair was shaved instead of having it have these ponytails? So that's kind of what I'm trying to make a note on that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We could make that go back there. Hold on. Yeah, totally like this. something like that. Yeah, so I saw this one picture and I was like, wait a minute, this will make a cool hairstyle. And I wanted to make a note on right on Pinterest, but I can't. So I just put this in the Gimp. And I'm gonna do a quick little paint on it. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh, this beat is cool. So yeah, so Mason, if you have any music or any kind of thing you want to share, you don't have to, but yeah, we're just chilling. Okay, guys, I'm not trying to make a refined image. I'm just making a note here with the paint. I'm just trying to make sure I remember that. What kind of hairstyle? Okay, let's focus on the hairstyle here a bit. So the shape of her head should be like this. Her ear could be a little bit bigger. I don't know, now that I'm doing kind of like trying to give it a shaved look on the side, I'm kind of liking the ponytail bangs that she had. It's like, can I have both worlds? You're playing some Dark Souls? Okay, yeah. That's cool. I heard Dark Souls has some really good music. Is that true? No, nothing too interesting. Okay. Okay, I think this might be cool enough for like a little note of like what it is I'm trying to, what it is we're looking for with this. Kind of just wanna just say that it's like she has a shaved head here, and then this comes up into this thing here like that. Like the thick eyebrows. Hmm. What if she has some makeup? This could be a character. I don't know. Oh, did I paint on top of the? The really? It's all good, guys. Whatever. I painted on top of the stupid thing. Ugh. Let's go. Let's give her that futuristic makeup. In the future, you know, that's they do like geometric makeup. I hope you guys know that. All geometric all the time. Maybelline. Just looking for inspiration. Inspiration all the time. Okay, so let's put a blend on that. Blend mode. That's regular multiply. Nothing crazy. Looks like somebody drew it with crayons. Just kind of shade it up a little bit there. Oops. Okay. Just back away. Just back away on that. Something like that. It has to match the temperature of everything else here. Something like this. Maybe something like that. Let's pull this down a little bit lower. Okay, so she has a shaved head. She's like that. Let's make a Control V again. Okay, that's the original. Let's merge this down. I don't know. I'm digging the things on the side, but this is all weird. Oh my gosh, this looks terrible. I'm gonna save it. Let's save it in pictures. Where is that? Yeah. Future hairstyle. The JPEG. Okay, so in the future the hairstyles are like this. There you go. Let's check out some a little more Pinterest and then we'll move on. That's interesting. What's this? Oh, instead of long rope braids. Yeah, that could be definitely AI generated. Okay, that's enough hairstyles and faces. Oh, this is interesting here. Yeah, this looks pretty interesting for a character. I'm gonna save this one. It keeps going back to the tippy top. Okay, let's move out of this. See what other cool things are in here. What is this thing? Shaders? Oh yeah, come on, get out of here. This is showing like the different parts of the lip. More trees growing and stuff. Oh, look at this thing. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of this in architecture. Like, this is what they think the future is going to have, these swooping curves and all that. Oh, look at this, a knight in armor. Is this actual armor? No, somebody's painting this. That's really good. That's really cool. I'm thinking I'm gonna save this. Characters. Yeah, I've seen this kind of thing already. It's cool. This is a cool concept, but I'm not sure something like this actually works though. I know what they're trying to go for. Is this AI generated? Not everything is AI generated these days, guys. Somebody could just literally paint and draw these things. This is an interesting concept. I like the concept of this, but it's like it's cool, but like I'm thinking like truly it should be like another face rather than two faces on each side, you know? It should be like something peeling. That's cool for something peeling. Let me think about that for a minute. I like this too. This is cool. This is a cool idea. Hmm. Oh wow, they have a whole bunch of these kind of things. That's a little off-putting right there. Some of it is cool and some of it goes into like, you know, a little tryptophobic kind of thing. Yeah, none of these are really that. Some of these look cool, but like this looks cool. This is a cool image, but it's not like I can't really take. This here on the other hand is a concept here. There's a concept here. Let me think about this for a minute. I think these need to not be two faces. I think it needs to be like another face. That's a cool concept. Let's go back here. You know what? I'm gonna save this for now. Put this in characters. I think more could be done here. Yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. You know what? I'm tempted to go in and paint over it. Does anybody out there want to see me paint over this? Let me know. Okay, oh, look at this. It's another suit of armor. This is cool. Wow, somebody make this? Work into creating this 3D. I know there's a couple people in the community out there that really like suits of armor. Look at this thing. How could someone put so much work into creating this 3D render of armor, still make the armor completely impractical? Right. It's interesting. The more you look at it, the more you see the impracticality of it. Wait a minute, didn't I have this saved already? This kind of stuff is interesting to me. Let's save this in environments. I have an environment art type thing. Let's save that there. A lot of drawing reference. Like, look at this. Some of these things are Blender shaders. Oh, really? This is how they got the lollipop? Wait a minute. Let's take a look at this, guys. Oh, it's so tiny you can't read the. Oh. Like, nope. If you want to see that, let's go back. It's a Reddit. It's a Reddit post. Oh, it's right here, guys. Oh. What the? I thought I removed that. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, now this is interesting. Let's see if you could follow the shader here for a minute. Okay, they're using a displacement. That's not bad. Ooh, okay, I see. Ridge multifractal. Oh, texture UV coordinate, okay. And then then they have a volume. Oh, this is where, guys, we should try to build this. This is interesting. Oh, I'm gonna save this. Yeah, save this in shaders. It's all good. I'm looking at the volume absorption. Yep. Oh, guys, we gotta do this. Okay, and now for the surface is a mix shader transparent. Okay, transparent. It's easy enough. Yep. It is camera ray. That's what I've been looking for. Is a factor, right? So when you do is camera ray, I think it makes glass more efficient and better. Are they using a Fresnel in here? Oh, he cut off the last two shaders on the other end. Okay, he has a noise bump map. Wow. A mix or roughness. Okay. Wow. What is he doing with the roughness? Clear coat normal. What? Yeah, this shader is something else. Wow. This is it. I'm gonna have to look into this more. But what's interesting me is the volume absorption. Right, that's interesting. Then this shade up here is obviously probably whatever you want. Okay, okay. I remember the is camera ray or is shadow. Is he using the is shadow ray? Is shadow ray. What? That is interesting. But he totally got the way how the lollipop should look. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks good enough. More than good enough. Alright, let's I'm oohing and eyeing over the shader. We could totally do that, guys. What is this about? Oh, they show how to use the RGB color in the radius. And here, he's just using the radius thing to get the same thing. You can use the RGB input as a radius input. You will get the same results. So now, you will less confuse while using it. Right, okay, what is saying you can actually use the RGB in the radius of the subsurface. RGB input. Is there such a thing in Blender? Let's go in here. We were looking at characters. Let's check out Blender real quick here. So what he's saying is that you can use a RGB. Yeah, this is simple, right? We could go shading, right? And we could just put a monkey head on. So put a little monkey, little Suzanne. Just subdivide the Suzanne. And we don't need, we want cycles, and we want what's that, experimental? We could go to supported and go GPU. Turn off noise threshold. For viewport we want 16 samples with denoising. Okay, let's test this out. Let's make a new material. You don't need to use, you don't even need to, is there subsurface scatter shader? Yeah, subsurface scattering. Add that in there. Wow, immediately it starts to work. Let's use a sky. Look at the subsurface scatter shader. So what he's saying for the color, you could just use a RGB. Is there such a thing? RG, yeah, RGB input. Whoa. And you can just do that, just what? Oh, you put it in a radius. Yeah, that totally worked. What? cubic? Yeah, that works. Cause if you choose any other color, it works. Like if you choose green, like for Yoda. Wow. Very cool. Okay, well that's interesting. I don't know why there's green popping up in there, but whatever. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue our Pinterest look around. Oh yeah, I was looking at this too. Like if you go to modelize, it's kind of like good to know like the larger shapes that make up the kind of eye that you want. Let's do polygon modeling saved. I really thought I saved all that. That's weird. I remember seeing that image. Like I was really into environments. I'm not doing too many characters. Oh, this guy did a simple glass shader. Let's take a look. You put an emission? Or is that for the frost? Yeah, I'm not sure if glowing glass? Maybe. That's kind of cool. This is kind of like a cool thing. This is interesting. What is this? View image? Displacement invert. Okay, so there's some kind of displacement that's been. So the mapping. Let's see what this is. Mapping. Oh, volume. Oh, wow. Really? Greater than image. Okay, so they're doing stuff based upon different images. That's an interesting. That's an interesting result. Snowflakes in Blender. Fractal. This is geometry nodes. Rest for the eyes, guys. Rest for the eyes. Okay, we're about to wrap this part up here. Oh, look at this. There's another one breaking things down into shapes. See, now this is interesting right here. This is really interesting. This here where it's kind of like, you know, you have the shader. Um, uh, is this all shader based? No, I think this is just like here. Woolly here. I think this is a plugin someone made. I think I've seen like shader based fur, you know. I think XSI had like a fur shader, you know. So on top of Axe using fur, you add the fur shader that really thickens up, you know. You can also do fuzz for like garments and stuff. You want to do that with like a shader rather than objects. At least that's what I think, you know. Is that caustics? I remember this guy. What? What was that? This is like a Sid Mead drawing right here. It's Sid Mead painting. What? Look at this, guys. Wow. That's some gymnastic strength right there. To be able to do that and then fold it. That's cool. I would like to do something like that one of these days. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is definitely the architectural dream right here. That's interesting. I remember seeing this one, the knee bone. Actually doing a bone for like the knee itself that covers the rotation of the knee. Yeah, that's very interesting. I don't know if people are actually using that though. But it's a cool way to just get that happening like immediately. It feels more realistic to me. I know, might have to start doing rigs with knee bones in there. Man, there's so many images to look at here, guys. This could be a new design language to do animals and stuff with these kind of extruded shapes. That's interesting. This would be an interesting thing to do in Blender. Like, it's simple, yet fun. Look at this shader. Oh, that's gross. I think these are dolls. What is this? Interesting. Doesn't FK Twigs look like this? You guys ever heard of that person? FK Twigs. Oh yeah, look. Yeah, somebody actually said it, Sebastian, a pop movie doll inspired by FK Twigs. Yeah. I totally called it. It's FK Twigs is like a girl. It's like a celebrity. She's a singer and all that, and she has these kind of real artistic kind of look kind of things to her. This totally looks like her face. Oh, look at this. This is AI doing this stuff. Oh, look at this creature. It's an alien camel. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, wow, look at this. It's like luminous. I like this aesthetic right here. It's like almost shadowless, right? Even this is okay. That's interesting. Slightly otherworldly. I'm gonna save this one actually. Save as under characters. Save this one also. No, the shaders. We probably could get a shader to look like that. This is interesting. That's a painting. Or AI to look like a painting. Okay guys, coming to the end of this Pinterest look around. The only thing is that if you start to look at like too many fashion photography photos, like it starts to suggest too many of them at you. Look at this guy. Okay, coming on to the end here. Another AI generated thing. It's like AI generation. If you're an artist and you're using a little bit of this AI stuff, it's definitely going to get you kind of where you want to go in a kind of quick way. But then, I'm thinking that, what I would do is to take it and, do paint over it. But like how you see me painting earlier, that's really rough. Like, you'll probably want to really get in there if you're doing like any kind of painting over and you're trying to keep the realism. You really want to go in there as a fashion photographer and like really take your time and actually pay attention to the lines you're putting down. Look at this thing here. Pretty interesting. What is this? Blend the toon shader. Okay, let's get out of that. Okay, guys, I think I'm coming down to the end of this thing. Just looking to see if anything jumps out. Anything of use. Oh, what's this? Oh, you got edges? What's this? Oh, this is like some kind of blog. Simple edgeware. I think I already... Ugh. You have to go here to get it. Where is it? It's probably not in here anymore. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's here anymore. That's interesting. I wonder what is he doing in here? Anyway, I'm gonna back out of that. So let's do one more. Let's look. We'll give it one more brush through, and then that's it. This is the last brush through of Pinterest and anything of interest. It's good to have like a little board like this just to kind of see, kind of inform and inspire. It's an interesting drawing. It's very cool. Another armor thing happening here. Huh, this is interesting. Oh, look at this. Now we're moving into areas that I think is cool. Like, look at this. The white and gold. Another set of crispy cloth. And of course, you have these tags and all these kinds of different things hanging off of it. You know, stickers, decals. This looks like a really cool superhero. Look at this, guys. Look at that painting. Even some of these shader things. Okay, guys. So let's segue into some gameplay for a little bit. We're just having a hangout stream. It's all good, guys. It's no big deals. What is this? I'm seeing so many cool things. Like, it's kind of like to get your head around it. A lot of AI art just starts to pop up out of nowhere. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's interesting. I kind of like the look of this. It's almost very realistic. Like a completely like a photo where this falls out of focus, but it's not like, you know, it looks more photographically blurred. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. Let's save this. And with the kind of light veil, the veil. Oh, look at this thing here. This is AI generated. Okay. All right, guys. So let's take a quick break, and then I'm gonna go straight. We're gonna check out a game here for a minute. Okay. I'll be right back.
Hey, hang on, you guys. I'll be right back. Hey, hang on, you guys. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, I'm back. Let's check out a video game. I promise you know we're just hanging out. We're gonna check out a game. Just looking at Pinterest stuff, I did a little bit of coloring on a of an idea onto an image. Let's see what's going on with Steam here. Let's see. Okay, guys, let's check out a game.
This is gonna be fun. I'm still on a journey. Come get some. Traveling to new places, experiencing new things, meeting new faces, having good fights. Fight, drink, eat, sleep, repeat. Seriously, it's a good life. I'll pick up the check. Down for one more? Time for a beatdown. Now, where to tomorrow?
No, that's kind of cool. Terry Bogard in from Fatal Fury into Street Fighter. Yeah. Let's check out some Warframe. Remember, I think I told you guys I had a new Warframe being built. So let's see what that's about. Oh wow, who is this? Is this a new Warframe? Lotus Eater? What is that? Lotus Eaters? Wow. That Warframe looks crazy. Looks crazy cool. Very cool. Okay, I'm getting like a snack here. It's Fig Newton. Have you ever had a Fig Newton before? Have you ever had fresh figs? It's a very interesting fruit. Figs are like a pretty old fruit. Figs are even in the Bible. This is a Fig Newton, guys. That's what I'm eating. That's what I'm snacking on. Let's jump into checking out this Warframe thing. Wow, let me read this to you guys. This is interesting. Concerned by a strange disturbance in the man in the wall's domain, the Lotus bids you to investigate. This short quest will set the stage for Warframe 1999 and the battles yet to come this winter. Wow. Answer the call, Tenu. Well, let's see. This is something new. As I said, guys, when I play, I normally put my hands on my lap like this. So I have the camera trained at my lap there. Make sure my zipper is up. Let's go. Yeah, see here?
Hey friend, check this merch out.
Yep, yes, sir. Thank you. Wow. Very cool. This is literally like a new quest, guys. Should we play this together? Which Warframe should I use for this? I don't know which Warframe to use for this. Let's stick with this one.
Saddle up.
Oh, look at that. I think the Rhino is finished. Let's see. Oh, guys, we got a new Warframe. We just claimed a new Warframe, the Rhino Warframe. Ready, these are things ready to build. Oh, let's build this one. Oh, Yariel is ready to be built.
August is angry. I may
Let's build this one.
Let's have to learn.
Okay, wow, we got another Warframe coming up. Let's check out what Rhino looks like. Got an extra open slot here. Push. Okay guys, just swap this out for Rhino. Wow, this is exciting. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's see. What does he want? He wants a different gun. Wow. Maybe he wants this thing here? Wow, we have a door clave. Whoa, we got so many hand weapons. Look at this one. Whoa. You kidding me with this? That's interesting. Maybe we give him a bow staff. Maybe that's what we give him. See if we could upgrade this guy. See if we could upgrade this guy even more. Guy's already upgraded. Wow. Let's give the Rhino a different color. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. One of the things I like about Warframe is just doing the colors. I don't think I have a white one. Let's try for like an off-white. What pure white looks like. That's interesting. And the secondary color. Okay. Go for kind of brown or something. Something mute. Wow, that's interesting. That orange is interesting also. Look at that tan. Let's go with that brown. Terrestrial. Okay, let's pick something flashy. Yeah, definitely not that. Let's go with, yeah, orange accents. Does he have any extra accents? I don't think so. I think this is an older Warframe, so that's why. Let's just do that for accents. Okay, the emissive color. Let's go with red. Let's go with a red energy.
Wonderful.
Okay, okay. Quiet down, quiet down. Ah. Yeah, something like that. And the energy is go like straight up red. Yup. Think is looking pretty okay. Let's color the gun the same. Let's go back. Let's color this thing the same. That's interesting. Let's color that thing the same. Whoa. Guys, this is the new Warframe that I got. I wonder if I should even try to play him on the new quest. Oh, let's check his power levels. Let's upgrade him. Oh, we could put like a arcane in here. Okay, so let's see health. Impulse. 60% chance to restore 100% health to allies within. Okay. On health pickup. That's not bad. Let's try this other one here. Shield, nothing. Oh, and our gun equipped. You got 200 plus armor for 60 seconds. Unfinished. Wow. 200% armor for 45 seconds. Resistance. So you could tell it arcane nullifier. Magnetic. Oh, this is the different things that. Deflection. 120% chance to resist slash effects. I'm gonna add that. Oh, that's not even okay. We don't have that. Energy. Abilities. Let's see, weapon damage. Okay, this is interesting. I was see this. You're on reload. Wow. Melee weapons. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. A primary weapon kill. Weapon status, strike on hit. Arcade Temple. Yeah, let's go with this one. Not exactly sure what, you know, if I'm skipping something more important. Alright guys, let's check this guy out. I'm thinking maybe we just go straight to the new mission. Man, this guy looks dangerous. Dangerously cool. Let's check out the new mission. This is the first, guys. Let's go. Investigate the sound. Let's go. Let's go. I wonder if this is a solo mission or you play with other other people, like other Tennu, other Warframers, also known as Tennu. Wow, guys. Let's investigate the sound. Look at the environment, guys. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, look at that.
Oh. It's you.
Old flip phone. That's cool. Oh, who would I want to play with? Are you okay? What is that noise? I don't... Nope. I'm here to help. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is it for you? Careful there. Man, this is... You gotta choose which one. I don't know which one. Was that the right one?
This isn't just a bad memory, is it? This is new. Do you mind explaining exactly what you mean by that?
You, my child, the great indifference wants to take. I want to let it. I feel
Wow.
only the call. You, my champion, please drown out that noise that beckons. If any other answers the call, no, it has to be you. Our paradox.
Oh yeah. Marsh just handed me the cell phone. That's so cool. Wow. Gonna party like it's 1999. I'm invisible. Supposed to follow that thing? I'm invisible. Where's this cat taking me? Another cell phone. Whoa.
Do you hear it? The calls of angels, devils, life itself. It's grown so loud. It tries to follow in his footsteps through time. You must find him first.
Wow. That was it? That's cool. It keeps ringing. What am I supposed to do? Go back to my ship.
Operator, a communication
Whoa.
awaits your attention.
We're out of the night and
Tenno, none of us could hear the device that was calling from the abyss of history. The daughter of Hanhao heard it.
Come on,
and
dude.
almost
Pick up the
succumbed
pace.
to its call. She raised her voice in song to drown it out, and that we did hear. I should have known she was waiting for you.
Okay, that's enough fake Newtons for me.
You answered a call and, in a way, found an answer. For me. The time is almost right to finish the Kalimos sequence. I will soon be able to send you to the city-state of Holvania in the plague year of 1999, a most perilous time. Without your equipment, you would surely perish. Luckily, the vessels have a connection to Albrecht's volunteers that I believe I can exploit. You will not arrive on... Won't be late.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Artists will play with the volume off.
Okay, that was interesting. They just give you a little something different.
Think you so smart, but see how I take.
I want to see how this rhino
Victor.
handles.
Just for me, none for you. Smart.
Let's do one
Smart
mission.
Me. Yes.
Okay, we got another player in here. Yeah, this guy handles as a tank. Wow, ranking up pretty fast.
is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
Oh, look, I found one of these things.
A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. Hack the console to restart the reactor. Defend the system until the coolant has flooded the fuel system. The enemy has destroyed a reactor pipe.
No
Let's
way.
protect them. Another pipe destroyed.
Oh, why are these pipes being destroyed?
Another pipe destroyed.
What? No way.
All the pipes have been destroyed. The
How?
enemy has prevented the reactor from destroying itself. This mission is a failure.
That is crazy. I wasn't even seeing the enemies destroying the pipes. This guy, what was this guy doing? He wasn't doing anything. That didn't even make sense.
I see you.
Okay, guys, let's do one of these missions. Oh, you need a Warframe rank 30.
Ready to kick.
Bottom.
Well, let's get a Warframe rank 30 for this. We have no shards to add to this guy.
Keep your head down.
Let's try this.
Operator, Otis has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine levels and
Okay.
terrible memory. You're welcome.
That little voice thing is annoying. I don't think there's a way to silence him either.
There is a
Yeah, this
large
rhino character is pretty cool.
stationed here. Leave no one standing. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh wow, we have other players joining.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Whoa, this is epic.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okay, so there's a bug in the game. You have to use this mini map.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Marines inbound.
Wow, that was confusing. That was fun. Okay, guys, we may call this a stream for now. Okay, guys, we may call this a stream for now. You know, it's been fun, man. You know, just looking through stuff, chilling for a little bit. Sometimes you just gotta kind of do that just to kind of take the edge off. Take the edge off the day a little bit. Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Tomorrow we'll go back into an art stream and do some other stuff. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for looking. Thanks for just chilling. You guys take it easy. God bless. This was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys later.
Jungle this. Jungle.